وبركاته. كيف حالكم? How are you doing, dear students? I hope you are great, fantastic, and I hope you are going far in your exam preparations. Today is a global English test. I'm going to give you a global English test correction. The one I gave you yesterday, and I asked you to do it. So today it's the correction. But before I start, I would like to thank Mr. Barradi Nabil, who has collected all these tests with all their key answers. I'm so much grateful to him, and I'm inherently asking him his permission to use his work and do it in a form of a PowerPoint and live session. Thank you very much, Mr. Barradi Nabil. Bismillah, we start. This is the text, and I'm going to read it for you for the sake of listening. Awatif Morsi will never forget the day she heard a new school was open in her village. Someone came to the house asking for the names of the children who weren't attending class, she recalls. My mother gave them my name. I was so excited. Like most 8-year-olds in the village of Ni Sharan, Awatif's life until that important day was divided between back-breaking work in the fields or at home. To girls like her, the new school, a single classroom on the ground floor of a converted house, was a dream come true. Not everyone in the village was so enthusiastic, at least initially. Some farmers complained that the school would deprive them of the cheap labor the children provided. Even Awatif's own stepfather, Abdul was unconvinced. What does a girl need to study for? He would ask. Happily, that wasn't the view of Farouk Abdel Naim, the elderly merchant who was persuaded to donate the premises for the school to use. I have come to believe that a girl's education is more important even than a boy's, Mr. Abdel Naim says. A man can always make something out of his circumstances, but a girl can't. She needs to be educated in order to get on in life. 10 years on, it's hard to find anyone in Bni Shar'an who doesn't share that opinion. The school, which has now expanded into 3 classes, is today seen as a wise investment from which the community is getting tangible rewards. Take the example of the shopkeeper Ahmed Abdel Jabbar, himself illiterate. Until Rawia went to school, my store accounts were in a complete mess, he recalls. But before long, she was taking care of all the books for me, as well as helping her elder sister to read and write. Okay, where is it? Yes, Rawia is disabled, but her father says she is the most capable of his 4 daughters. I can say at home, I can say that I can say that to me, Rawia is no longer just a girl, she is more precious than 10 sons. Okay? While the drive to get more Egyptian girls into school is bringing benefits in places like Bni Shar'an, the impact has been felt nationally. From 200 to 27 community schools set by UNICEF and its partners since 1990 has emerged a campaign setting girls' education as one of Egypt's top development priorities. So this is the text. It speaks about the story of a girl who has never gone to school and who used to work in the field and at home, but school has come and it's completely changed her life, and the community had a big benefit from this change. Now we move These are the questions. Choose the right answer for the list given. The text is about the Egyptian project for building schools in Bni Shar'an, or the importance of education of girls in Bni Shar'an, or daily life of girls in Bni Shar'an. What do you think is the answer? Fantastic. It's B. Okay. 2. Are the sentences true or false? Justify. Awatif was 8 years old when the new school opened. I'm sorry, I give you the answer before the question. True, because she has, like most 8-year-olds. All the people in Beni Shar'an were happy about the school at first. What do you think? Is it true or false? Okay, it's false. Not everyone in the village was so enthusiastic. The Egyptian government built the new school in Beni Shar'an. Is it true? It's false. It's the new UNICEF and his partners set the community school in Egypt. The shopkeeper sent his daughter to school. True. Until Rawia went to school, my store accounts were in complete mess. كما تشي بنتو الدراسة كان الحسابات ديالو في الحساب الحسابات ديالو الكونتابيليتي كانوا مجرد فوضى. We go to question 2. Answer these questions. How did Awatif spend her days before the school opened? She spent her days in back-breaking work at home. Back-breaking هو الخدمة اللي كتهرس الدار. Back-breaking work at home. It means hard work at home. What was Abdel Dawood's reaction to sending girls to school? Was he positive or negative? He was unconvinced. ما كانش مقتنع. Why does Rawia's father consider her more precious than 10 sons? Because she takes care of all his book and helps her elder sister to read and write. What was the effect of schools like Bni Shar'an's own girls' education in Egypt? What was the effect? It brought benefits and a great impact on the national level. Now, find in text words or phrases which mean the same as convinced, paragraph 2. Persuaded. الفرنسية persuader, convaincre, persuader. Real, tangible, ملموس. Advantages or benefits? I give you the answers. Advantages or profits, it's benefits. What does the underlined words in the text refer to? Them, some farmers, his, okay, Rawia's father, or the shopkeeper. Language. Rewrite the sentences as suggested. The driver wasn't careful, that was why he had the terrible accident. This sentence is in the simple past, so when we have the expression if, it means that we are going to use conditional type 3. If plus had plus past participle plus would have past participle. Okay? So if the driver had been careful, he wouldn't have had that terrible accident. People should take care of the environment. The environment, passive voice, and should, we use should plus be plus participe passé. Should be taken care of. Okay, ماشي كنكون verb phrase the verb care of خليوها to take care of, taken or care of. What a pity, I can't visit your country. هذه جملة في present, I can't visit. Donc هنا conditional type 2 or wish in the present. If only I could visit your country. The weather was bad, nevertheless the football match wasn't stopped. Despite plus noun, yes, or ing. Despite the bad weather, the football match wasn't stopped. Or عقلتوا على Joker, fact that, yes. Despite the fact that, وكدير جملة كيما عطاوك. The fact that the weather was bad, the football match wasn't stopped. Now, fill in the blanks with the appropriate phrasal verbs from the list. We have turn down, get on well with, come across, pass out. هذو كلهم they are in the infinitive. You have to pay attention. If the sentence is in the past, you have to use the phrasal verbs in the past. Whatever, okay? An old friend, while I was walking down the street the other day. دونك هنا الفريز الفيرب اللي غناخدو خصنا نصرفوه في simple past. شنو خصنا هنا؟ I came across. من بعد ما come across درنا هنا came across because the sentence is simple. شنو هي came across؟ هي التقيت أو صادفت شخصا ما. Okay? When she heard of her father's death. فهذه simple past. دونك she passed out. هي أغمي عليها. Simple past. The company will certainly, and now يحتاجون infinitive, your application if you don't have the required qualification. 100% غادي يرفضوا لك الطلب إلا ما عمرتيش ما كانش عندك ما عندكش الكاليفيكاسيون. اوكي دونك turn down بمعنى reject. All Layla's colleagues respect her because she gets to us ديال present on well. كتعامل مزيان مع كل شيء. اوكي very good. Now put the words between brackets in the correct form using these affixes. Able, this, miss, re, anti, under, x. I wouldn't say affixes. We have prefix, infix, suffix. Okay, it may be affix. Okay, I would call them, because we have able, it's at the end. Yes, affixes. Good. Developed countries usually have problems with education. الدول المتخلفة عندها مشاكل في التعليم. دونك انا شنو نزيدو؟ underdeveloped دول النامية okay أو المتخلفة. The teacher asked us to text to check our answers. طلب منا نعاودو نقراو مرة أخرى. دونك هنا to read. Re is a prefix of which means repeat another time. Globalization activists are against كاين نشطاء اللي ضد العولمة. دونك ضد خصنا واحد البريفكس كيعني ضد اللي هو anti globalization. very good. against سوء استعمال اقتصاد. اوكي دونك شنو هنا سوء misuse. very good. He met his wife. Okay, my daughter is come to see me. مرحبا.
Hi.
Okay, can you read this one?
Help me this
No, this one.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Hi.
He met his wife
at
the supermarket. هنا خصنا un prefix اللي كيعني زوجته السابقة. دونك ex-wife. ex-wife كتعني الزوجة السابقة ما بقاش مزوج بها. Some of our children's mistakes are هاهي البنت الصغيرة حدايا. دونك كينديروا شي أخطاء خصنا نسمحوا لهم. they are forgivable. very good. We move. Put the verbs in brackets in the correct form. Ahmed, I not see Kamal for ages. What's up with him? Donc هنا عندنا واحد l'expression qui va nous aider اللي هي for plus expression of time. Donc we're going to use present perfect. Haven't seen Kamal. Okay. Jamal, oh yes, he finally get a visa to Canada and buy a plane ticket last week. This is the keyword, last week. Donc simple past. Got and bought. Okay, I think by the end of this month, donc expression by plus expression of time, we use future perfect. Perfect. We'll have flown. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Smile.
Okay.
Smile. Okay, now we move to another one. What do these senses express? I'm sorry to say this, but the coffee that you brought me is too cold to be drunk. آسف ولكن القهوة اللي جبتي لي باردة بزاف ما نقدرش نشربها. دونك هنا اش كنديرو؟ We are expressing complaint. شكوى. Okay. Could you possibly help me with my homework? ايش كيطلب هذا؟ Request. طلب. That's exactly what I think. Agreement. You must be Barbara's new friend. I saw you with her yesterday. انت 100% تكوني الصديقة الجديدة لبربرا. باسكو شفتك البارح. Now. Donc هنا it's certainty. Great. We move to, I think, the last write-in. Some people think that surfing the net is just a waste of time, while others believe that the internet is a source of valuable information. Write an essay talking about the positive and negative effects of internet entertainment. Donc now, les mots-clés راني درتهم en couleurs différentes, in different colors. Surfing the net, what topic? Well, it's a waste of time for some people, and it's also a source of valuable information for other people. Donc now I'm going to speak about positive and negative effects of the internet. So we need here 4 paragraphs. I'll give you some ideas. Okay, these are some suggestions you ought to develop further. In the introduction, you are going to give a definition of the internet. It's a collection of various services and resources, chat rooms, email, business tools, thesis. Okay, now thesis is almost all households have access to the internet. However, before people connect to the internet, they need to be aware not only of its advantages, but also of its disadvantages. Donc, c'est une introduction parfaite. Une petite définition d'Internet et puis the thesis, le faradia, and then you start the body. Body, I think you have many, speak about disadvantages, 4, and then you go to advantages, okay? So many people fear the internet because of many reasons. It might be dangerous for children. It might be dangerous for you. The internet is maybe dangerous for you, okay? What is it? For especially in chat rooms where you are pretty uncertain about the person they are chatting with. It's also, artists are also concerned with the disadvantage of the internet as their work is easily plagiarized by hackers. Another major disadvantages, etc., etc. And then you go to advantages, another paragraph. A great deal of elders are shut in their homes due to health problems. The most common thing the internet is used for research. Children and students are among the top people who use the internet for research. It's also for entertainment, video games, if you want to watch a film, etc. Another popular thing to do in the internet is to check out the news. You can go to channels to see the news, Jazeera or whatever, BBC, and then shopping online. Jumia, do you want a hoverboard? I will bring you one from Jumia. And conclusion, today society is in the middle of technological boom. People can either choose to take advantage of this era or simply let it pass by them. The internet is a very powerful tool. It has many disadvantages. However, people need to be extremely aware of the disadvantages. So this is, I think, what very important information you need to write a very beautiful essay. Is it the end, Noela? Thank you very much. Say thank you.
Thank you.
And
Stay home, stay safe.
bye-bye.